What's up, apes? Lady apes, gentlemen apes. Hi, this is Ape Andy. I am not totally against doing options. It's just that it's too rich for Ape Andy's blood. I'm speaking for myself. It is for the bold and for the people who dare to take risks. Those are people that will do options. And again, if you do options, if you like options, that's fine. I'm only speaking for myself. I'm not giving financial or investment advice. Okay, no. But for apes who haven't gone into options, my personal take is that it's kind of like gambling. Because with stocks, it doesn't expire every Friday. It doesn't expire every month. It doesn't expire every quad witching day at the end of each quarter. Okay. The only stocks that expire are stocks, good companies, providing jobs for good people working in them, that got shorted by hedges to oblivion. Again, shorted by hedges to oblivion. Okay, got that right. Okay, now, you know why the shorties, hedges, short them to oblivion, because if the company goes bankrupt, then alarm, gotta go pick up my kids after class. If the shorties, hedges, short it to oblivion, a company, then that company goes bankrupt and they don't even have to return the shares. And that profit doesn't even have to be taxed. And so that's a home run for shorting hedge funds, or shorty hedge funds, SHF. Okay. Or SHITTY, hedge funds, whatever. Okay. Now, back to options. However, there are one circumstances where Ape Andy does options, because if you want to go long on a stock, if you want to buy a certain stock at inexpensive price, then you would buy the call options for that stock with expiry date 4 to 8 weeks or even longer down the road at a certain strike price. One example is DFV, Deep Fantastic Value. He had 500 call options, strike price $12, expiring in April. And I'm pretty sure he exercised it. I think so. Okay, I think. Not sure, cannot verify. Okay, so that's the time Ape Andy would use options, buy call options. With expiry date 4 to 8 weeks down the road, way ITM. ITM stands for in the money, so that 4 to 8 weeks down the road, again, DFV as an example, at that time, the stock price of GME was in the hundreds, right? And the strike price for DFV's call options, 500 of them, each call option contract buys 100 shares. That's very inexpensive price, correct? Yes. So, yeah, that's the time I would use options. Buy call options in order to go long and exercise the call options to buy the stock. Vice versa. The hedges, when they short a stock, they buy put options. That's very smart. They buy put options to short a stock. Now, a hedges, small m, they used common shares of GME to short GME. They borrowed common shares of GME to short GME. Well, if you use that method to short a company, you have to borrow the shares, right? And short sell it. And so if the price of that company, share price of the company goes up, then there is danger of margin call, correct? Correct. Now, another hedgie, big C, very smart, smarter than hedgie small n. They buy put options to short GME. In that case, the MM who sold them these put options contract, the MM have to go and borrow the common stock of GME and short it to hedge against them selling that put option contract, correct? So, very smart move. Big C don't have to use common shares to short GME. They buy put options to short GME so that the MM have to hedge it because they sold the put option contract to Big C. They have to hedge it and they have to borrow the common shares, common stock of GME, and short sell it. So the margin call, if it ever comes, is in the book of the MM, not in the books of Big C. Okay, so those are the two circumstances that a bandy would use stock options. To go long on a stock, must exercise the call options, or to short a stock, which I would never do. Okay, that's what the hedges do, from what I know. Okay, be strong, apes.